Welcome to the 73rd Commencement of Casper College. Please stand for the presentation of colors and the singing of the national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, you may be seated. Ms. Kim Bird, Vice President of Student Services. Dr. Brandon Kosing, Vice President, Academic Affairs. Dr. Eric Unwin, Dean, Fine Arts and Humanities. Dr. Robbie Marlowe, Dean, Business and Industry. Dr. Jerry Hawks, Dean of Science. Mr. Jeff McCarty, Dean of Health Science. Dr. Pete Van Houten, Interim Dean of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Also, Mary Kubicek is our senior retiring faculty this year. Mary, could you please stand to be recognized? Other members of tonight's stage party will be introduced later in the ceremony. Tonight, we're honored to celebrate with the 277 of our graduates who have joined us for commencement. I would like to take just a few moments and share some of the demographic information about this year's graduating class. In total, this year we have 705 students graduating, earning a combined 647 degrees and 194 certificates. This year's graduating class contains 284 men and 424 women. 14 of our students this evening earned a grade point of 4.0. This year's graduates come from 27 states other than Wyoming, as well as 8 foreign countries. Farthest from home within the U.S., Abigail Joyce from Stonington, Maine, 2,349 miles. Abigail, where are you? Where are you? There she is. What is that, 4 or 5 hour drive? Okay, all right. As you might imagine, all 23 Wyoming counties are represented, and 395 of our graduates this evening are right here from Matona County. The average age of this year's graduating class, 26.7. 8 international students will graduate from Casper College this year, and 6 of them are attending with us this evening. I would like to call up these students, so if they would if they would please stand when I call their name, or at least the closest facsimile that I'm going to be able to manage of your name. I apologize for any international incidents that may occur after this evening's graduation. Amin Adamu from the United Kingdom. Nerea Benea Criado from Spain. Tasman Fahey from New Zealand. Lucy Hoskova from Czech Republic. England Seastad from Norway. And finally, Zion Tordoff from the United Kingdom. Thank you all for attending Casper College. We hope you enjoyed your time here, and we know our lives are enriched for your being here. You may be seated. This year's Thank you all for your service. Also, if I missed, we try our best, but if I missed anyone, any student who has served, please stand at this time. Good deal, we got you all. Again, thank you very much for your service to our country. Tonight, we're also pleased to have family members of Casper College employees that will be graduating. So if the pair of you would stand up as I call your names, I would appreciate that. Timothy Nolan, son of Scott Nolan. Angela Perry, daughter of Scott Perry. Andrew Alfstad, husband of Kayla Alfstad. Hunter Ramsa, son of Liz Ramsa. Molly Harshman, daughter of Jennifer Harshman. And Ethan Messinger, son of Nicholas Messinger. Finally this evening, family members who are graduating. Cousins, and again, if you would stand up, please. Cousins, Landry and Ethan Adams. Brothers, Garrett and Jared Grant. Mother and daughter, Nadine Keller and Dee Dee Sievers. Sisters, Caitlin and Mariah Lang. Sisters, Caitlin Mann and Christina Moss. Sisters, Hannah and Madeline Mika. Husband and wife. Megan Rossi and Mark Stokes. Mark, you're supposed to turn around and go, you got kind of obligatory. Okay. Sisters, Jennifer and Sierra Sanchez. And finally, sisters, Abigail and Ashley Suko.
Tonight, we would like to take a few minutes to recognize a few of our other guests on the stage. Commitment to Excellence honoree Charlotte Babcock was one of the first graduates of Casper College and has remained committed to the continued excellence through her support and efforts on the Alumni Association Board, as well as her many other contributions to her community, including her column in Footprints magazine. She established the Babcock Memorial Scholarship in memory of her husband, Robert, which benefits non-traditional students returning to Our other 2019 Commitment to Excellence honoree is Paul Ann Doan, who improved the outlook for the countless Casper College students through her efforts at the Casper College Foundation. Her efforts to upgrade operations at the foundation has benefited students, the campus community, and Casper. She headed the capital campaign that brought 5 new buildings to the campus, as well as the ionic statue, Essence of Rex. Paul Ann facilitated healthy growth and modernization of processes that will benefit Casper College for many years to come. Here to accept the award on her behalf is John Jorgensen, Director of the Casper College Foundation. Brent Erickson is the recipient of the 2019 Distinguished Alumni Award. The son of Swede and Arletta Erickson, he grew up in Casper, much of that time on the Casper College campus. Since graduating from Casper College, Brent has been an overachiever. While attending the University of Wyoming, he was involved in fossil fuel research at the United States Department of Energy's Laramie Energy Technology Center. Following the completion of his graduate degree, he joined the staff of United States Senator Alan Simpson on a legislative assistant handling energy, environmental, and defense issues. After promotions and successes in that position, he moved to the biotechnology sector. Biofuels Digest named him one of the top 100 people in the world of bioenergy in 2013 and 2014. He is also a noted artist and serves on the board of directors for the Friends of House Sweden, a nonprofit organization with a mission to promote U.S. and Swedish relations. Casper College is proud to call Brent Erickson alumni. The plaque honoring him reads, "In recognition of outstanding contributions to biotechnology advancement, legislative policy, and his artistic endeavors." Please join me in a round of applause for our outstanding alumni of 2019, Brent Erickson. I am pleased to introduce our commencement speaker for 2019, Veronica Garcia. Veronica is a first-generation college student. She is graduating tonight with her Associates of Science degree in psychology. A 2017 graduate of Kelly Walsh High School in Casper, Veronica was active in theater and music society. and a representative for the Casper College chapter of Psi Beta Psychology Honor Society. Veronica will be transferring to North Dakota State University, where she will be majoring in elementary education with a minor in theater and music. Following her bachelor's degree, Veronica plans to attend graduate school and then work at an elementary school teaching and helping in the music and theater programs. Please welcome to the podium your commencement speaker, Veronica Garcia.
Hi. Thank you all so much for attending the 2019 Casper College commencement ceremony. To all the faculty, alumni, friends, family, and distinguished guests, we are so honored to have you here tonight. My job tonight is to impart some words of wisdom and inspire us all for our future. No pressure, right? So, it's honestly just such a pleasure to share the intensity of emotions that is filling this room. We've all made it this far, and from here, a lot of us are going in different directions. Some are going to transfer to larger universities, some are going straight into the workforce, some are planning to travel, and some are going to start a family together. And wherever you end up going after this, I hope you all remember your time here at Casper College. The few years we've all been here have prepared us for our futures and will help us in completing our next steps in life. I know being here has helped me a lot. So here are a few things I've learned in my time at Casper College that I'd like to share with you. Dream big, work hard, and accept failure. Dream big. Don't be afraid to dream. When dreaming in our sleep, the dream ends when we wake up. Usually at the worst time, something crazy is about to happen and you never get to see how it ends. We always wake up right before the climax. However, we don't need to be asleep to dream. Dreaming while awake is possible. The scary part of dreaming while awake is that that dream is actually a goal, and goals are obtainable. Moving forward, each of us is going to be responsible for setting and accomplishing our own goals. So continue to make goals. Make lifetime goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals. Challenge yourself to make a goal every single day of your life and then complete it. You'll be astonished at how much you can get done. Complete the smaller goals that you make as you go, and soon enough you're halfway there. And then the next thing you know, you are there, and you've completed a dream that seemed impossible to finish. That's exactly what I did to get to where I am right now. I'm a first-generation college student, so standing before you today, I'm happy to say I'm the first person in my family to obtain a college degree, an honor I am most proud of. But it wasn't easy. Almost every step of my college journey has been a first step for both me and my family. Everything on this path has been filled with the unknown and uncertainty. But I took it a semester at a time, a week at a time, a day at a time, and sometimes a scary moment at a time. And now I'm here with all of you at this amazing milestone in our lives. And I know each of us has had, in our own way, had to put determination, dedication, and discipline. So be determined. Persevere towards your goals despite any obstacles that get in your way. Experience the positive emotional feelings you get when you're working towards a goal. Just don't give up. Sometimes things won't go your way, but that's okay. Keep trying. Be determined to succeed because you can. You just have to be dedicated to yourself. Many people think determination and dedication are basically the same thing, but I have to disagree with that statement. When I think of dedication, I think of loyalty, being loyal to someone or something. But the best way to be dedicated is to be loyal to yourself. Be dedicated to your goals and making your life what you want it to be. In order to be a hard worker, you have to be dedicated, but you also have to be disciplined. Discipline is doing something even though you really don't want to. Discipline is doing our homework, even though we'd rather be watching The Office and scarfing down popcorn, but we aren't. We're doing homework, and we're working hard towards getting an A. That is discipline. Having your priorities straight and doing things even though you really don't want to. And it doesn't just relate to school, it relates to all places in our life. Determination, dedication, and discipline. Those are the three qualities that make a hard worker. And I know all of you are hard workers. We're all determined, we're all dedicated, and we're all disciplined. I know this because we're about to walk across this stage and receive our degrees. But keep being hard workers in your next steps in life. Don't let your hard work end here, because I know we are all capable of going far. However, as hard workers, we have to be aware that we will not always prevail. Failure is a big part of every person's life, but how we react to failure makes us who we are. As Dr. Seuss reminds us, wherever you fly, you will be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. And the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. Failure happens to everyone. We're human, we're not perfect, and we fail all the time. But that's okay. Failing at some point in our life is inevitable, but how we react to this failure is up to us. We're allowed to be sad about it, but you can also think of it in a positive light. Look at it as a chance to learn and improve yourself. But as Dr. Seuss said, sometimes it's not so easy to, if you're in a slump, it's not so easy to think of things in a positive light and to get out of that slump. So here are a few things I do when I'm in a slump. First, surround yourself with positive people. Our friends and family, they're the biggest support system we have. They care about us. So if you're in a slump, spend time with them. The positive experiences we get from being around the ones we love will help lift our spirits. Positivity is infectious. But that isn't the only way to get out of a slump. Help others. Volunteering is a great pick-me-up. Go to your local animal shelter and help the animals. Help by reading to children or the elderly, or simply help your neighbor. There are volunteer opportunities constantly surrounding us. This have accomplished. And I am especially honored to have had the opportunity to be able to share with you what I learned in my time at Casper College. Now, I'd like to leave you with one more Dr. Seuss quote. Kid, you'll move mountains. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. Once again, thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Veronica. Job well done. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Claire Hamilton, our 2018-19 Student Senate President. Claire is a sophomore graduating with her Associate of Science in Pre-Medicine. She is from Broomfield, Colorado, and is excited to transfer to a school closer to home. Next fall, she plans to further her education at the University of Northern Colorado as a biological sciences major. Her life goal is to become a pediatric oncologist and specialize in bone marrow transplants. In addition to her coursework during her time at Casper College, Claire has been an active participant in the theater and dance program, as well as participating in Student Senate, this year serving as their president. Claire will first introduce the Student Senate Club of the Year and then present the candidates for graduation to Dr. Brandon Cosine, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Claire, could you please come to the podium?
At Casper College, we have a wide range of clubs. No matter who you are, there is bound to be a club for you. Dancers, nurses, veterans, scholars, leaders, gamers, the possibilities are endless. As a Student Senate, we ask a lot of our clubs. We ask them to attend meetings, to partake in community service, and to interact with the student body. On top of coursework, jobs, and family, it can be a big ask. Yet, in addition to it all, we have clubs that go above and beyond, that astound us with their time and dedication to Casper College, as well as to the Casper community. Every year, Student Senate recognizes such a club and names them Club of the Year. This year was the first year that we asked clubs to submit bids to showcase all their work and what they have done around campus. In our winning club's bid, they wrote, quote, "We are determined to provide time, effort, and amenities to make sure that everyone feels welcome and provided with the most support from our club and our community partners. We go above and beyond to help make a difference in bringing the Casper College campus and Casper community together and having events that can inspire all," end quote. Our 2019 Club of the Year is known across campus for the multitude of events they hold throughout the year and the steps they take to include students and community members from outside their immediate demographic in such events. This year alone, they've raised over $8,000 and participated in or put on 29 different events, their most recent being the Vietnam Wall, which brought over 4,000 people to campus. I am pleased to award our 2019 Club of the Year to the Veterans Club. Thank you for all that you have done and continue to do for Casper College and the community. Would Sean Johnson please come to the podium to accept the plaque?
On behalf of the Casper College faculty, I recommend to you that degrees and certificates be awarded and presented to the graduates of the class of 2019.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Wyoming, the rules and regulations of the Casper College District Board, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associate of Arts, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of Business, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, as well as the certificates of completion as listed in the official program. Graduates, please be seated.
This evening, some graduates will be announced as candidates for graduation with distinction. To graduate with distinction means that the student has maintained a 3.8 grade point average or higher for all Casper College coursework taken. Tonight, diplomas and certificates will be presented by members of the Board of Trustees, the respective deans, from the schools in which the graduates are graduating. Several Casper College employees will assist in awarding diplomas and certificates to family members who will be graduating. First row, please rise.
From the School of Business and Industry, Dr. Roberta Marvel, Dean. Ethan Jeremiah Adams. Sonny Alberto Aguilar. Nerea Baena Criado, candidate for distinction. Joseph Barkas. Colton Jack Bartell. Preston Carl Baumgarten. Shay Lynn Bray. Arnila Misoles Brown. Trent Paul Buckman. Owen David Estes. Kevin Espinoza. Brent Douglas Failer. Wade William Florence. Matthew Jose Frias, candidate for distinction. Taylor J. Funderburk. Tyler Matthew Garcia. Michael J. Goodman. Dominic Joseph Herrera. Francis Wayne Herzberg. Jackson Taylor Hyatt. Kyron James Higgs. Brittany Hoffman. Jacob Taylor Holtz. Justin Eugene Hufty. Wyatt Lynn Hubble. Chelsea Ice. Trenton Richard Jenrette. Bailey Marcus Johnson. Bryce Scott Lehner. Kylie Ryan Lindbow. Anthony Lucero Avila. Christina Marie Fitzgerald Nolan. Danielle Janan Nutt. Aaron R. Parker. Caden David Paxton. Braden Eric Peak. Bo Knowlton Porter. Tristan Lloyd Redding, candidate for distinction. Austin T. Ryder. Aurelius Louis Rizzi. Nathaniel James Robinson. Carmen Rodriguez. Richard Samuel James Rose. Kyle Everett Rubush. Shane Mitchell Shell. Robert Joseph Schmidt, candidate for distinction. Julie J. Synan. Piper Lane Steinmetz. Camille Sterner. Mark Christopher Stokes. Alex McCord Sullivan. Michael James Twyford. Monty Shane Wade. Colby Winchester. Isaiah Banks. Daniel J. Pahanik. Chance J. Brauberger, candidate for distinction. Madeline P. Caracena. Sierra Grace Adele Clark. Jolene M. Connor. Duncan Cowan. Kristen Michelle Downs. Tasman Rose Fahey. Juliana Kalai Irvine. Alexis Mary Irene Johnson. Nicholas Raymond Johnson. Nadine Irene Keller. Caitlin R. Lang, candidate for distinction. Mariah Dawn Lang, candidate for distinction. Katie Nicole Mooney. Wesley A. Mostart. Mary Elena Parati. Angela Suzanne Perry. Brianna Shea Peterson. Darian Michelle Peterson. Brenda Jane Lynn Smith. Emily Elaine Stewart Davidson. Ashley Marie Succo. Riley Paige Thomas. Blaze William Wegner, candidate for distinction. Galactica M. Wiggins. From the School of Health Science, Mr. Jeff McCarty, Dean. Francesca Hayes Allen. Carmen Colleen Allen. Kendra Ray Back. Macy Shea Bates. Jean Baxter. Michelle Lee Belt. Brittany J. Burtonol. Kevin Brooks Cadigan, candidate for distinction. Bethany Grace Casali. Derek S. Coley. Kelly Ann Crow. Grace Suzanne Salez. Amanda Jean Deneen, candidate for distinction. Sydney Lee Handeland. Tyler Henyon. Jessica Jane Sastre Hernandez, grad. J. Ann Marie Johnson. Mistina D. Johnson. Mackenzie Danae Kirkendall. Shane Matthew Kirsch. Tristan Nicole Cricks. Cassie Lucientes. Jonathan Carter Mellema. Lexi Michelle, candidate for distinction. Hannah Ray Micah, candidate for distinction. Courtney Page Minsas. Sandra Miramontes. Catherine Colma Murky. Cassandra N. Munoz, candidate for distinction. Vanessa Newman. Carolee Norris. Lori Denise Palmer. Angela Parmenter. Shannon M. Patrick. Tandra Sue Plunkett. Colleen Joe Ritchie. Brittany Ritz. Maria Andreina Robinson. Alexis Saucedo, candidate for distinction. Tennille Rochelle Sullivan. Sable Walton. Dari R. West. Bethany Michelle Wheeler. From the School of Science, Dr. Jerry Hawks, Dean. Andrew James Alstad. Kimberly Nicole Berg. Braxton Michael Bertolette. Garrett L. Buckley. Joshua Jonathan Bird, candidate for distinction. Brooklyn Mercedes Counts. Devin Lee Crow. Franklin Grant Fraley. Letitia S. Gardner. Wyatt Frank Geis. Justin Gates Genthner. Kieran Donovan Goodwin. Garrett R. Grant. Jared Lewis Grant, candidate for distinction. Kaya Joan Hafner. Claire Mullen Hamilton, candidate for distinction. Maya Gabrielle Jones. Maggie Mae Justinek. Noah Kenneth Katzman. Aaron John Kirsch, candidate for distinction. Anastasia Danitza Kuntz. Katie Grace Look. Samuel Francis Maybe, candidate for distinction. Cindy Mansfield. Elizabeth Martinez. Tamika Martinez. Adeline Louise Miller. Samuel Lee Mitleiter. Brittany Ann Morgan. Haley Prentice Meyer, candidate for distinction. Rebecca Janae Papineau. Afton Paige Peterson. Brittany Racky. Katie Mae Rathbun, candidate for distinction. Timmy E. Reynolds. Hunter J. Ramza. England Egley Seastad, candidate for distinction. Sierra Michael Sanchez. Cade J. Smith. Haley Ann Snyder. Tyler Rebecca Speller. Jacob Norman Strawn, graduate with distinction. Sorry? Okay. Storm Lynn Warren Tackett. Zion Joshua Tordoff. Rebecca Ann Travers, candidate for distinction. Anthony Jefferson Valdez. Carl R. Von Butner. Owen Jeff Wailert. Shannon Marie Wallace, candidate for distinction. From the School of Social and Behavioral Science, Dr. Peter Van Houten, Dean. Landry Grace Adams. Chloe Brianna Michelle Adkins. Keisha Ness Arnell. McKenna S. Balkenbush. Reata Joe Beck, candidate for distinction. Cassie Gray Campbell. Naomi Childers. Shannon Marie DeWitt. Felicia Ann Dickerson. Melissa Lee Demas, candidate for distinction. Sharon Fancher. Molly Cheryl Harshman, candidate for distinction. Abigail. Sean. Okay. Lucy Huskova, candidate for distinction. Sean Carl Richard. Sean Carl Richard Johnson. Abigail L. Joyce. Cassandra O'Brien Lesko. Stuart Jan McKenzie. Caitlin Marie Mann. Amanda Marie McLean. Katie Jo McGlade. Shelby Alexis McCree, candidate for distinction. Ethan Wesley Messaker, candidate for distinction. Anthony Raymond Meyer. Madeline J. Micah, candidate for distinction. Bailey Ray Miller. Megan Rose Moore. Natalie Neuenschwander, candidate for distinction. Renee Marie Patzek. Bailey Nicole Peterson, candidate for distinction. Jamie Lavier Reeves. James Dante Renville. Emma Maxine Rogers, candidate for distinction. Michaela Page Shaw. Albert James Six Feathers, Jr. Jessica Smith. Rebecca Dawn Sowers. Abigail Lynn Suko. Wesley Allen Taylor. Nick Dale Tennant. Benjamin Alfredo Trito. Jacob Luis Urina. Joshua Utley. Savannah Nicole Wallace. Sandra Ann Wharton. Beatrice Irene Willis. Maya Ann Ziegler.
A special thank you to Richard Burke, theater instructor, for announcing our graduates. Dr. Eric Unruh, our pianist and composer. Blaze Wagner for singing the national anthem. And Gail Shinfish and Connie Norwood for interpreting tonight's ceremony. As we prepare to close the 2019 commencement ceremony, I am pleased to introduce Casper College alumnus Leah Schoenwald for the alumni welcome.
Good evening, graduates. On behalf of all of the Casper College graduates, I know you share our pride in this great institution. As the years go on, you will come to appreciate even more everything you have learned at this remarkable place. Tell your T-Bird story and be proud that you are an alumnus of Casper College. Congratulations again, and our very best wishes.
Please stand for the recession of the stage party. Dr. Paul Markward, would you please come forward? Thank you for attending the Casper College commencement. We invite our students, their friends, family to attend the graduate reception located behind the stage area, hosted by Casper College Student Services and Student Senate. I now declare these ceremonies closed. Graduates, congratulations and have a good evening.